We've got to maintain those guidelines for against discrimination on the basis of race, age, and sex. Mr. Luna, there was no quota system required. I do not want a quota system, but I do want the language left in that requires affirmative action to assure full and fair representation according to the population. It is imperative that these aspects of the party reform of 1972 be continued.
In order for us to maintain any semblance of fair representation, even if it is somewhat limited to the national party structure, we must commit to keeping the present guidelines in the reform rules, and I specifically refer to the phrase, quote, reasonable relationship to their presence in the population of the state, end of quote. To say that this would mandate quotas would be to err. On the other hand, to remove that wording and to then say that we would require affirmative action to ensure full and fair representation would, in my estimation, be passing the buck and assuring nothing. We didn't have these reforms in 1968, and our candidate didn't win then. We certainly shouldn't blame the broad-based representation we had in Miami on our candidate's loss in 1972.
Secondly, this meeting falls short, in my opinion, of really being an open meeting. The press was not adequately informed, but again, that's secondary. We have no control, really, whether the press picks up the story or not. But what is important to me is that the grassroots element did not receive proper notice of this meeting. I'm a member of the National Committee, and I didn't know until Saturday that this meeting would be held today. I think, Governor, we could have had this room filled with 4 times the number of people, and with more people who truly represented the Democratic Party of Texas, had we have been able to have had proper notice.